After a while, the hurt hurts less. You start to see reason, understand why they did what they did, knowing that it takes two hands to clap. Learn not everyone will stay in your life forever. Sometimes they are a passing character in your book. They are there to teach you a certain lesson, to help you experience different things in life, different emotions, to grow and maybe to show you how to love yourself better. Find your word. Some of these characters will be difficult to replace when their time has come to an end, but it's important to learn and to see the necessity to let them go, even if you don't want to. At the beginning, it'll hurt. It's the hurt and the kind of hurt that will leave you crying till you fall asleep at 3 a.m., puffy eyes, nose blocked and swollen. The kind of hurt that follows you everywhere, reminding you of the memories you once shared at the particular places that you are passing by. The hurt that leaves you thinking if you were ever anything to them, if you ever meant anything to them. Heartbreak is inevitable, especially with the people you love. But it's one thing that I've learned. You cannot have expectations. You can't expect them to love you back the way that you love them, with the same amount of intensity. And that, my friend, is a sad truth. The way you love someone does not determine the way that people or that person is or are going to love you back. You can have multiple connections with people, but that does not mean that they are meant for you. The hardest part about losing someone you love is not the goodbye, it's rather learning to live without them. And what fuels the hurt is when you see how they are able to move on without you. But can you blame them? Honestly, you can't. My mother always said, if you really love that person, you'll want them to be happy, even if it means that they are going to be happy without you. You will respect that and you will let them go because you want them to be happy. But what if I don't want them to go? Would you rather be happy with someone, but that person does not feel the same kind of happiness and love towards you? Well, that bothered me a lot, honestly. The one thing people crave is love and being valued. However, when you look for love, to find that healing to fill that void that they've left, I have found that it never really works out. Is it pure genuine? I feel it's more a kind of forced connection because you want to fill that void. You crave that drug rush and it's called love because it's a beautiful feeling. However, the best kind of love, something that I find the purest, is unexpected love. Because you're not looking for someone, you're not looking for healing. Sometimes, through people that we meet, we find healing. And the world doesn't seem that bitter after all. They help you get back on your feet, but you're much stronger now, stronger than ever before, aware, aware of how love can be so fragile and pure. Yet, it has the power to break, shatter, and even destroy. Wiser as to who you allow and as to who you really are.